There's a precursor that I want to read to you in Deuteronomy 8, verse 7. And it says, "For the Lord your God is bringing you into a good land, a land with brooks, streams, and deep springs gushing out into the valleys and hills, a land with wheat and barley, vines and fig trees, pomegranates, olive oil and honey, a land where bread will not be scarce and you will lack nothing, a land where the rocks are iron and you can dig copper out of the hills." So God is describing, or Moses rather, is describing this land that God is bringing the children of Israel into. It clearly is abundant. It has all of these good things. I mean, they can literally dig copper out of the hills. But he gives them a warning in verse 10. He says, "When you have eaten and are satisfied," he says, "praise the Lord for the good land he is giving you." And then he says, "Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God, failing to observe his commands, his laws, and his decrees that I am giving you this day." So we forget the Lord our God when we do what? We fail to remember his commands. We forget the Lord our God when we fail to remember exactly who he is, what he said to do, and what he wants for us going forward. We forget when we don't associate remembering with remembering his commands. So in all of this getting, Moses is reminding the children of Israel that there is wealth in this new land, and that as a result, it's here for the taking. He says in Deuteronomy 8:18, you have the power to obtain wealth. So he's like, God is giving you this power. You can obtain the wealth. You don't have to wait for anything, but when you go in, I need you to remember the caution is there.